Tonight we witnessed the final battle of the best first-round series in recent memory. A pair of 23-year-old studs that are putting up ridiculous points per game averages in this series are going at it for one final time. A pair of smallest market teams in the NBA, Utah and Denver, on the biggest stage tonight, ABC Primetime. It's Game 7 of the NBA first round, Utah vs. Denver, tonight. And with that, we welcome you to preview of Game 7 of the Western Conference first round battle between the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets. Oh man, as a guy that treats baseball as my number one sport and basketball as my number two, this feels like an MLB wildcard game to me. Unbelievable matchup we're seeing, and this matchup is kind of special for me personally because so many people do not ever talk about Utah and Denver. But me, that's different. When there's an NBA Friday late night on ESPN with one of these two teams involved, especially playing each other, I'm watching. These teams are fun. They have small but electrifying fan bases. They have fun colors. They have fun young superstars. And they have, you already know, them centers, Gobert and Jokic. And Murray and Mitchell have unbelievably taken over. Entering the series, let's not forget that people saw definitely Jokic as the best player on the Nuggets, and most people would say Gobert is a little bit better than Mitchell. But that has totally changed this series. It's been an unbelievable ride this series, and for me personally, I've been rooting for the Utah Jazz all series long, so much to the point that I ordered a Donovan Mitchell shirt after Game 5 when Utah was ahead 3-2 in the series. And that was like 4 days ago. It said it would come in 3 to 7 days. And very unfortunately, it's not here, and we're an hour and a half before Game 7 here. It's tough to see because if my Jazz, I mean, they're not my favorite team, but they're easily in my top 5 teams right now. And like right now, they're my favorite team. And the Utah Jazz, if this shirt doesn't come and the Jazz lose tonight and blow a 3-1 lead, well then the shirt, at least for this summer, is useless. I need that shirt. I need a Jazz win tonight so I can wear that shirt when the Jazz play the Clippers. But this isn't about me. I just wanted to share that. But what do I think is going to happen? What do I think? Who will win? Who will be better? Who will score more, Murray or Mitchell? It all starts now. So who will score more, Murray or Mitchell? So Mitchell's averaging 38.7, Murray's averaging 34.0 points per game. But the recencies with Murray and the Nuggets, they have won 2 straight games, and Murray has put up unbelievable numbers in the past 3 games. 142 points in the last 3 games. Absolutely absurd stuff that we're witnessing from a guy who was a good, pretty much slept on, but not nearly like this point guard. And Mitchell, people did know more about Mitchell. Mitchell was kind of involved in, a lot of hype the last couple years. But Mitchell has just been so consistent, unbelievable. It's been incredibly fun to watch. And all I hope for is that, I hope for a Utah win, but more than anything, I hope that we get a battle between these two amazing young stars. And it's going to absolutely be horrific to see one of them go home tonight. Absolutely brutal. I don't want any of them to lose, but obviously I'm rooting for Mitchell and the Jazz. Utah has been the better team in this series. They're a plus 36 points in this series, and that's kind of plus 46 because one game got sent to overtime and then the Nuggets won by 10. So if you just go by regulation, it's plus 46 for Utah. But Denver has squeaked out wins. It is an unbelievably hard game. I will give my winner very shortly. So guys, going into this series, I had Nuggets in 6 because that's how it was. People thought it would be, some people thought it would be basically a coin flip, which it has been. And some people thought, including me, that Denver definitely had the edge. But This has been unbelievably close, and okay, I'm gonna predict the Utah Jazz to win this game. How can they do this? Donovan Mitchell can be how he has been all series. Rudy Gobert gets in the paint, slam dunks, bees that second guy for Mitchell. Mike Conley steps up and bees the amazing player he was in Game 3 when this series was first becoming a Utah dominant type of thing. And Joe Ingles hits some corner threes that he has not been hitting all series. Utah can desperately need and use that from their weird guy Joe Ingles. Good luck to both teams. Two of my favorite players in all basketball. Easily top 10, both of them, Murray and Mitchell, going at it. Game 7 tonight. Absolutely insane circumstances. And thanks to both teams for giving us the best first round series I can ever remember. Alright guys, so score prediction. A lot of Game 7s end up being pretty low scoring. That's gonna be the case tonight. The offenses might have a little bit of jitters. The defenses are going to be playing at their max. Their max. I'm going Utah 108, Denver 104. The Jazz will win the series. Another thing to pay attention to is how many times Mike Breen says bang for both Murray and Mitchell.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I post a lot of sports content, just getting started, just trying to get in the flow of it and stuff. I think it's gonna go pretty good and stuff. And there's exciting Game 7s and stuff. Another one tomorrow. My goodness. Let's do this. We have all sports content on here. Baseball, basketball, football. You already know, boys. Subscribe. Tap the bell so that you get all notifications. Follow me on Instagram for all updates of videos coming out. All that stuff. All that jazz. Pun intended.